Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. And I'm here today to do what's left of the month of May. Yeah, I missed well, it's not like there's an official deadline when to have them out. We all like to have them out by the 15th when it comes to the mid-monthlies. But anyways, we are, this reading will, the intent behind it will be for the reading to begin for tomorrow, the 18th of May 2018. This is for your rising signs, your sun sign, your rising sign, your moon sign. What else? Let's start the shuffle. These are general readings. I should have that flashing like strobe like. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean to start these mid-monthlies out on with a real bitchy tone to it, but my God, people. And I just mean it's just one or two of you. You know, you come out of the woodwork and demanding to know, why won't you tell me this? Why can't you tell me that? Why, like they're the only one watching the video. People take it personally. Resonating means that it's either going to resonate with you or not. It's going to hit home with you or not. It's going to mean something with you or not. Some of it may mean something. Some of it may not mean anything at all. Maybe none of it means anything. It means our energies aren't in sync at all. Find another reader, right? You want something that's just all about you. That requires a private reading, okay? And if you want a private reading, I do offer that service. Look down below this video window. In the Show More section, read through there once very, very quickly. Well, just read through it once. I don't care how fast you go through it. That was stupid. My email is right there. It's the only one that I have. You just ship me off an email. And then it's going to be all about you. And just you and nobody else but you. Boop-boopy-doo. There's a song that has those words in the boop-boopy-doo at the end. Okay. This is for Taurus. You're still in the Taurus month. Happy birthday to those of you that are on the back end of the month. Better late than never. Last but not least. That's what I wanted to say. It was last but not least. Okay. These cards are ratty, I know. I got a brand new deck. They're sitting right over there. And I haven't broken the seal on the box yet. I haven't opened I haven't even taken the plastic off. They need to be calibrated and that kind of stuff. So I've been kind of busy. These will hold up for a little while yet. They just won't look very good. Okay, so this is for Taurus. This is a yes. From here to the end of the month. The end of May. Okay. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting and missing something here? I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what. Say hello to my little friend. Don't you dare tell me that you can't hear me. All right? Don't tell me. I've already tested this in the group on Facebook. Everybody says it's excellent. It's loud. It's clear. It's crisp. And all those good things. So, this is my new little friend here. It's going to be your friend too for those of you that say you can't hear. Let's see here. I'm going to cut the deck right here is what I'm going to do. You're my first reading for the mid, so I'm trying to find my placement in my feed here. I still feel like I'm forgetting something. Don't know what it could be. I don't know. There's something not... My mic turned on? That'd be awful. There we go. All right, I'm going to consult with Pendulum for you guys to see. As this deck stands at the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for the reading from May 18th through to the end of May 2018 for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading of the top 5 cards. As this deck stands, the cards that are meant for their reading for Taurus general reading the last couple weeks of May. That's good enough for me. You may stop. Wonderful. All right, here we go. Your overall energy for what's left of this month. No. Taurus. Come on, don't be setting the tone for the mid-monthlies here. 5 of Cups and Sadness. The overall energy. Oh, for frig's sakes. Your finances and your wealth. 8 of Swords. Restriction. Wow, Taurus. We'll find some good in here, guys. Don't worry. Your third card. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's much better. Your hearth, your home, your intimate love, that kind of thing. Family, friends, gratitude. Nine of Pentacles. Your challenges for the rest of the month. Oh, the vortex, temptation, and the final card. Your message from Spirit. Let it be a good one. Nice. Queen of Wands and passion. Good kind of passion, because there's different kinds of passion. They're not all good. Trying to just find room here for everybody. Big table like this, for crying out loud, and I still don't have enough room. I really need an organizer. Okay. All right. So we got the five of the 5 of Cups. This card usually right off the top, right off the get-go, shows a separation away from somebody, from your heart. There's a cutting off. It's such as in breakups. Unexpected deaths as well. You could be going through something like that. Dealing with a long separation, dealing with a deep separation, feelings of like bereavement, really, really, really sad. The bottom, feeling like you're in the dark. You're so far down that you got to touch bottom. I'm not saying this is your prediction for tomorrow starting. I'm not. What I'm feeling right here, you are already in it. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You're already in that. Wish I could remember the monthly for Taurus. Try to make sense out of this. Some of you could be leaving your place of work, and you really don't want to be leaving your place, and I don't know the reason. There are many different reasons for each individual why you're leaving your job. Not everybody's leaving their job. Not every Taurus watching this. Be reasonable now. For those that this resonates with, you're leaving. You don't really want to be. There could be a layoff, completely unexpected to you. You really like this job, and you found you were really good at this job as well, and now you're been given that pink slip. Walking papers, basically. That's for some. It's going to leave you feeling very confused. You know, sometimes what I'm hearing is, sometimes for some of you, we can be going along in life and everything seems to be fine for the longest time. You've got a job, we've got a little bit of disposable income, you know, the bills are paid, the car's working good, truck's working good. You're able to get out sometimes on the weekends, or maybe just buy yourself a case of beer, or go out to dinner, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, something like this will come along right out of left field. And it knocks your breath away. And it leaves you feeling very confused and lost, like what's just happened. This is when you need to sit down and you really need to trust in the universe and in your creator more than you ever, ever, ever have before. You talk or pray, whatever it is you do for your communications. I'm just feeling open your heart for somebody out there. You need to open your heart to this. Also at this time, somebody is dealing with something that's happened in the past and they're unable to let go of it. It's a barrier for you and a block. There's just something there. And you're one of whoever's going through this, you're at that stage where you'll cut your own nose off just to spite your face. That's how much you're not letting go of what happened. That's what it's like. Not letting go of something that's happened. You as well, or others. See, we're going into the past here. Somebody's being haunted by guilt and feelings of regret. Regret's like a bad spiritual cancer, is what it is. The only way I could describe it. Regret is like spiritual cancer. If your spirit isn't in a good place, neither are you. But when it comes to regret, man, it's so, like I always say, you're so far down, you got to reach up to touch bottom. That's what it does to your spirit. It just weighs you down. You come down with a crash, and everything spreads out, and you're just stuck there. And it's absolutely horrible. You can't undo it. You need to find a way to make peace with that, is the message here for you today from Spirit. Guilt and regret. What a horrible thing. The advice is to look for, all right? Go out and look for support. Your situation may not be as hopeless as you think it is. It could be a lot of, a little bit of karma coming into play here. A little bit of serendipity could take place as well. Over something you thought was bad in this new path that you've had, this complete left turn, unexpected left turn come into your life. And maybe that left turn is leading you to something else where you need to be, where you're supposed to be. I don't know. But it's not as hopeless as you think it's going. It's going to be better. It's going to get better again. This is not, as Tarot says, you will heal and move on. Your keywords for this card are unhappiness and dejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption. The feeling like, honest, what I'm hearing is feeling like you've been abandoned by the whole world, the whole universe. You're feeling very alone in what you're feeling and what you're going through. It's a very heavy card. It's something you're going to be dealing with for a little bit. It's not the end of the line for you. So don't, you may wish you were going to die. You may feel that way, but unfortunately you're not. And unfortunately, I say unfortunately because for you that's what you want. But you're not going to. There's more in store for you down the road. You will get through this. You get through it's like you're going to feel like you're pushing through mud. You will get through this. One thing about Taurus, you guys are so flippin' strong. You're like, we've got Leo the Lion, who's pretty strong. Then we got Taurus, the Bull, the Dunka. Some of you'll know what that means. You might laugh. I hope you do. We need some laughter here. But you Taurus are so strong. Whatever's coming at you, you're going to get through it. And you'll get through it faster than most normal people would, even though you feel so low at this moment. Please remember, general reading, all right, may not resonate with you at all. Maybe your life's just perfect right now, then good for you if it is. The Eight of Swords and restriction in the financial sector. Finances and wealth, there's a change now that's come across for some of you. It's an 8. They always mean change of some kind. A significant, notable change. You're feeling restrictions within your work for some reason. There's something going on at somebody's job there. You're feeling with certain restrictions. You don't have as much leeway or freedom as you thought you did. Hours may be a cut back again. We're dealing with, less work, less money. There could be a change in your relationships. And I mean right across the board. It could be you and your spouse, you and your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your aunt, your uncle, your grandmother, your grandma. It doesn't matter. There's been a change in one of the relationships in your life. And it's affecting you in a financial way as well. This whole change with this card is all about finances. Is what it's about. For some of you as well, your relationships are on lockdown right now. There are people that want to be together and they can't be together. And there's some that are sometimes, but they're not all the time. And they want more of that. Somebody's just not free to give up their time the time that it takes to put into having a good, healthy, strong relationship. One is feeling very soured about it. The other one is like very apologetic. And they just don't have enough hours in the time of the day to commit to the relationship that maybe you might be looking for. Just bound by too much responsibility. The advice of the card is for you to be in control of your future. Be realistic regardless of what others think. Basically, you need to ignore what other people are telling you in order to get through this. You need to start learning to do that. Just don't have any tolerance level for negativity that's being thrown your way. Other people they think that they're wagging their finger at you, trying to tell you what to do and how to live your life, kind of a thing. Keywords here are separation and fear. There's burdens and lack of vision. Being stuck, responsibility, and big changes coming up here. This is all stemming from the ending of a relationship of some kind. I'm also feeling with this card, somebody could have passed an elder, like we're talking elder, we're talking 90s, late 90s, and they had a will. There's some dispute over the will. I'm hearing that for somebody as well. It's going to be affecting you. You don't know what you can count on anymore. You always knew about the will. You were supposed to know. Everybody knows about the will. And now there's this change after the fact that you're finding out about. So it's up to question, is it legit or not? And if it is, it's going to really affect you in a whole different way than what you thought. And where that money was meant to go and supposed to go. You feel almost an obligation about it because the person that left you in their will knew about it. You talked about it. It's out of your hands. It's out of your control now. It's a wait and see game. I have to see what next month brings, I guess. Your third card, your hearth, your home, your family, your intimate relationships. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and it's all about gratitude, which is always a good card. So these are for the Taurus that aren't living on the dark side here with the first two cards. This is for the ones that are living on. We got a bit of bipolar going on here, almost, don't we? We got the dark, and then we're at the other end of where it's all light, white goodness. Because this card is a really good card. This affects your home life, and your personal life, like anything that's just with you even. It's a card of leisure and luxury. Some of you are going to be putting some money into finishing your home, doing more finishing work in your home, tending in your garden or extending your garden, changing your garden. You're going to be taking part in more of your favorite pursuits and things that you like to do, places you like to go, things that you like to see, and maybe spending a little bit more money on yourself. And you know, is sitting next to the financial sector here with the Eight of Swords and restriction. For those of you lucky, you got your money. You know, if you resonate with that, then you get your money, and this is what you're doing with it. You're investing it into your home, into yourself, into your life. This is a time that you're feeling actually you're feeling wealthy all the way around in your life. You're not stinking rich, but you're feeling quite wealthy. You feel like you've got a little more control over your life all of a sudden. You're feeling as if you've paid your dues. There's no shame in this either, by the way. And somebody may try to throw that out to you, that there's some kind of shame. They're trying to make you feel shame over doing what you're doing with money left to you from someone that passed on, and there's no shame. That comes from jealousy. It comes from somebody that doesn't know you very well, or hasn't known you very long, put it that way. You really love your home, so redecorating and rearranging things it's probably going to be playing forefront in your wow, what I can do with my living room now. I've seen this Chesterfield set not that long ago. Oh my goodness, I can afford to go get that now. This is so nice. Every time you do something, that's where the gratitude's coming from. You're putting it up every time you make a decision to do something with the money, and you're going, thank you so much, and you really mean it. That's what that other person doesn't know about you, is your gratitude is genuine, which is beautiful for you. It's beautiful for you is what I said. It shows you socializing more in your home once you get, there's something specific in somebody's home. There's something specific in somebody's home that has been left undone and needed doing, fixing. It needed something. It's been an eyesore with you. That's going to be taken care of. Your home is going to be more warm, comforting, inviting, relaxing, and you'll probably start feeling like, I think I'm going to entertain a little bit more. I'm going to have some people over for drinks, for beer, card games, whatever. But having people over for dinner, this kind of a thing, you're going to feel more like doing that. It's a good thing. The advice of the card is devote your money into time and interest in your home. Be the center of your own world. Appreciate the good things that life has brought you now. All right? And your keywords are luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. Now we're going into, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a roller coaster this reading is, eh? Because now we're in the thick of it again. Look at this. These are your challenges for May. Again, see, those of you tired of hearing it, you don't understand how bad it gets in the comments. And people, I can't hear you, I can't hear her. That didn't mean anything to me. It didn't mean anything to me. You know, but this card is general. The first common meaning of it is affairs of the heart with this card. That's the most dominating thing right off the top, is affairs of the heart. Somebody may not be out messing around on somebody else, but in their head they sure as hell are. I don't know, to me it's the same thing. Don't they say that's what sex is all about? It's all up in here, right? That's what the experts also, who are the experts? Who, and how did they become the experts? That just occurred to me. But seriously, well, your body hasn't, their body, not yours, not saying it's you, Taurus, but while their body hasn't gone out and done the physical, you know, humpa dance, whatever you want to call it, in their head they've been daydreaming, dreaming about it, and feeling it in here, and feeling the passion. They feel themselves flush, you know, when they're thinking about it. And that's just the same as, you may as well have gone and done it. You know, you just may, it's just as bad. It's worse, really. Because it's not just a physical thing now, is it? It's worse. It may be for some falling in love. That's even worse. That is like way gone, you know. You see in movies sometimes one of the spouses will go out and they'll have an affair, and they won't just have an affair, they'll fall in love. And then the other spouse will say, I've seen it in movies, like, why couldn't you just gone out and, you know, and shaken your thing and then brought yourself back home and let it be, but you didn't. You couldn't leave it. You had to go fall in love. That's the ultimate betrayal. Ultimate. So anyway, that's, I don't know. That's what's all coming through for you anyways right now. Feeling trapped by financial contracts for some, by love, or others by a job or lust. This draw. There's this draw. It's addictive. It's obsessive. Some kind of a draw to something that is no good for you. All right? General reading. Somebody is also feeling, so says tarot, that you feel like someone has control over you or something. There's the addiction and obsession. You resent the obsession. That you're obsessed. You resent it. How weird is that? You do. You're obsessed. Nobody's more honest with you than you are. You're obsessed. You know it. You're aware of it. You admit it. And you flip and resent it. Where are you going to put your anger? Other than at yourself. So you need to have a little talk with your creator, the universe, your angel, your guides. But you need to talk. All right? And you got to figure this out. That's just strange. Yep, an attraction to something that's absolutely no good for you. It is not meant for you. This card also covers addictions to substances, alcohol, drugs, food, sex, love, habits, bad habits, this kind of a thing. Here's the thing. I'm wondering if the new microphone's picking that up. It's Canada geese squawking going by. It just flew by over the house. Where was I? Yes, with addictions and stuff. It's basically, yes, it's physical. Yes, it's real when it comes to addictions, substance abuse, even love. It's all very, very real. But you weren't born that way, were you? You weren't born addicted. Okay, maybe there's a few odd ones, but you know what I mean. You weren't born addicted to drugs. You weren't born an alcoholic. You weren't, you know, born an overeater. And you weren't born a lot of things. You were just born innocent, right? The sins of the world have eaten you up in some sense. All of that's an illusion. Anything after, you know, you're born and you live that way for so many years, and then it starts to change because you get into other things. Life happens. And You've got to remember you weren't born that way. Therefore, you have the ability to go back to before it all began. It's like an illusion. It's very real. It feels very real. The suffering's very real. It didn't give birth to you. You can drop it. Mic drop, right? You can do that. It's up to you. The advice is it's going to be easier than you think to end or break agreements or habits. Just do it. And don't let anybody dictate to you who you are as well. You take back your power. So says tarot. You take back your power. Keywords are choices and contracts, control, power, affairs, restrictions, and addictions. This is a hard month for you, Taurus. I'm so sorry. But you're going to get through it. Like I feel optimism behind all of these cards. I'm feeling optimistic. A lot of growth going on for the rest of the month for you. Your roller coaster ride is about to come to an end. I'm feeling for you as well. This is craziness, right? Just craziness. Your final card, card number 5 in this reading, is your message from Spirit. You're the Queen of Wands. And she's all about passion. And I believe in living your life with passion. Anytime you have an opportunity come upon you or come by you to express your passion, you express your passion. You may identify with her. Doesn't matter what your sign is or what she is, Queen of the Wands. Doesn't matter here. That's my intuition. It overrides. All right? Doesn't matter if you're a Cancer. Doesn't matter what you are. You can identify with her. For some of you, you're going to say, that's me. That's me. Those are my character traits. A passionate person. Very dynamic. Very talkative. Someone that leads by example without even trying. You're like one of those trendsetters. You do something and people pick up on it and they want to do it too. You set up a look and they want to look like that too. This kind of a thing. They lead by example. She inspires. There's no gender assigned to this. This is male or female, by the way. She inspires others through her beliefs and her works. You're an inspiration to other people. This is somebody that's very supportive of other people as well. She believes everybody has a potential waiting to be filled, that they are potential waiting to be filled. And she tries to bring that, encourage that out in other people. It's a very giving personality. In relationships, she speaks directly to the heart. All right? There's no second guessing how this person feels. Where communication is vital to her, so says tarot. She becomes very, very frustrated with those that are closed off from their emotions with that poker face all the time. And some people that never changes. I know people like that. And that face never changes. Poker faced. I'll tell you right now, ain't no damn passion going on in someone like that. You know, people like that are usually, they have very few friends. They're loners. They keep to themselves. Nobody wants to be around somebody that's like that. Yes, you can be serious. I'm serious all the time. But I remember to laugh. I remember to cry. I remember to feel anger. I'm a very human. Put it that way. I'm a human. You know, a human's human. I am. I wear my heart on my sleeves, and sometimes you don't see my heart at all. It depends on the situation. But people that are closed off, she just pulls away from. But she always lets everybody know, no matter who they are, I'm here to help you. If you need any help, come see me, come talk to me. She's very giving, as I said. It's time for you to explore your passions if you identify with these character traits. It's time for you to start pulling your passions out and showing them to the world. Be that little burst of color in your own black and white world. The advice is explore your passions. Look to unconventional people in new places. Follow your intuition as well. Your keywords are enthusiasm, leadership, creativity, intuition, strength, relationships, and my favorite word in the English language every time I see it, integrity. Keep your integrity about you. So I'd like to thank you all very, very much for being here. You can find us on Facebook in the closed private group under Bay of Fundy Fortunes. You can, that's about all there and here, pretty much, and by word of mouth, of course. Anybody looking for me, if you're looking for me, you can find me right here in Bay of Fundy Fortunes. If not, I'm walking on the beach. Down below, we're sitting in the sand, watching the highest tides in the world roll into my cove and up to my feet. The beautiful and the bountiful Bay of Fundy. No matter where you find me, you will always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much and hope to see you in June. Bye for now.